viciously.
And that right there, Logan, is what you missed out on.
Oh.
I will find you.
Now, what would happen if we just detonate them beforehand?
He'll say too soon or not yet or whatnot.
And he'll
Anyway,
just jump.
so
Batman's
sure
all
it
like,
was possible to blow it up just before, and he could jump right over.
maybe, but I just love they did Batman be all like, take one step over that hill and I'll take one step across the rope and I'll cut it.
and Killer Croc just like, my, what big gator muscles you have.
I'm a croc.
And then just punches you. Alright, and that's all we do now. So, I am back and not in a straitjacket. So, this is a good day for me.
Yep, we finally got him out of the sewer. He smells a little bit of poo gas, so hope you guys don't mind that. But, yeah, welcome back to what is going to be the final session of Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, because all we have left now is to head right back to the mansion and, what were we doing again?
We're trying to find,
so basically, now that we have the...
Oh, yes, continue.
So now that we got all the spores that we need for the anti-venom, we're gonna have to go over to the Batcave and pretty much concoct a cure for it.
Right, Batcave first.
We just gotta get out of the sewers.
But thankfully, where we have to go isn't too far from here.
That's good. I just remember that at some point, there's going to be a slightly obnoxious predator sequence we'll have to deal with relatively soon.
I forgot, what's the auto...
Don't worry, that predator sequence isn't as bad as the very strict European rules one that we had.
That is fair. That is absolutely fair. Or the one involving the booby-trapped gargoyles.
I must consult the bats.
Let's see.
I must consult immediately.
I'm trying to think of what I need. I could get the final...
combo battering, so that can be used to knock down thugs in the middle of a battle.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll get this, just for the sake of that stealth section we're gonna go to.
Oh.
It's not good.
It's okay. I've got
Awesome.
the mold set.
Blessing that the batarangs
I'm
are
heading
all
to the Batcave
blunt
to mix up
objects.
the antidote.
Good.
Yeah?
I tell you to hurry.
Like, they look like
Well,
the kinds of things that they would have sharp enough edges to kill somebody. But thankfully, Batman's not that, mean.
It's so weird, because it's like, they're sharp enough to cut rope, even, like, sturdy cables if need be, but they're just blunt enough to not cut off someone's head.
Well, that's handy for me.
Doesn't really add up when you really think about it.
How, what's the auto tracking like? Because you showed it off in that fight just now earlier. What was the what's the tracking like on picking up a mook and throwing him at another mook?
Oh, well, first off, that's a special combo that you can do, similar to, like, the one arm break that instantly knocks the mook out. Basically, as long as they're within, like, reach and you have a combo meter up, it can reach fairly far.
Okay.
Finally back in the Batcave. Now I can make that antidote while also at the same time watching an old episode of the Samurai Pizza
It's been more
Cats.
difficult than I expected.
Yeah, just in time for
The process
not
is
something
slow,
that was on my
difficult,
2025
and
bingo
doesn't
card, I'll
produce
tell you
much
that much.
Yeah, mine neither. Like,
The chemical.
I'm definitely curious to see how that new game's gonna turn out.
It may also
They got the original English, they got as many of the original English VAs as they could. They have some of the original Japanese VAs coming back. They, like,
create more, but I need to get out of here
straight up.
And the
Just,
game itself just probably the most obvious case of a game trying its damnedest to try and mimic the show's art style to a T.
Oh,
Yeah.
It-
So,
it's like-
in addition to... Sorry, just real quick. So, in addition to Ivy messing up around here, we weren't able to concoct a whole lot of the antitoxin. We only were able to get enough for, like, one dosage, so we're gonna have to use that wisely.
Make it count, Batman. Make it count.
But while we mull over that, we're going to go ahead and get the final upgrade of this game. It's an upgrade to our Batclaw that we got a while ago. Somehow he's able to fit this in his belt. This is the Ultra Batclaw. Basically, it takes down... It can be able to pull down grates much easier, and it can also pull down weak walls.
wow. Like the kind of walls that you would normally use the like the explosive gel on.
Exactly.
Wow.
Forget putting that in your utility belt. That looks like something that could barely even fit in a fanny pack.
But it's perfect. Now we can blow up. Now we can take down walls that we could never reach with the detonation gel. Because I don't think we get. Because I don't think we get the ability to like actually shoot it a little distance until later games.
Nope. And you're gonna have to keep mind of that because there are a handful of Riddler trophies and whatnot that are hidden from walls that are exactly like that.
There's something oddly funny now that you mention it about how never in these games has there been like an upgrade or a alternative to the explosive gel that you can actually shoot out like a projectile as opposed to just spraying it on the walls. Like, just imagine that for a moment. You shoot it out of a not gun that it's kind of like shooting like glob bullets or whatever straight into a wall.
Right.
Honestly, something that I'm just kind of perplexed about, it's like, I guess it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but the Ultra Batclaw that we just got, it is the only upgrade from Arkham Asylum that never returns in any of the other games.
Maybe because they realized how redundant it was in the grand scheme of things.
Well, I mean, not really, because I feel like there are a handful of situations where it could be plenty useful. It's just a matter of, I guess they just never had interest in bringing it back.
I mean, I guess there's also just the matter that it's like the Batclaw, except now you have 2 additional Batclaws on top of that.
Hmm?
I just now that gliding section, was that like the only, like one of the only actual like gliding sections in this game?
Well, you can technically glide around in like the overworld and whatnot, but yeah, there is no like purely dedicated gliding section in this game outside of here.
Right. Or any like really super small cases.
Oh well. So Doug,
Yes.
what did you think of the Bucky?
I'm close to getting his Lord icon.
Yay!
Nice.
Oof. I'm excited to see where the game goes from here.
Yep,
And,
especially for tomorrow, because at the time, that's when Johnny and Ben are coming out.
Officially, yay! And they're
Sorry, just trying to do a little bit of that. Actually, yeah, I am supposed to go up there.
And supposedly they're already in talks to try and bring it to Switch hardware as well. Or Switch 2 hardware, anyway.
Yeah,
Switch
Switch
2
2
hardware,
hardware.
yeah.
Makes sense.
It's going to be interesting how they're going to do that, but I have faith.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Yep, we're going to be seeing a lot more of these.
I just love the,
EU.
I just love the gimmick of just how do we take care of a plant? Same way we take care of all my problems in life.
They won't get that
Bills,
far.
utilities,
My antidote will
Alfred
stop
getting a little too loud in his snoring.
like
Yeah.
like you are silent in the night either, Master Bruce.
Just one swift sleeping like a baby. It actually makes it sound very similar to that, Doug. As soon as this makes connection. And
You know, whenever Bruce has to sleep, I can just imagine how bad of a snore he's got to be.
Bold of you to assume Bruce sleeps.
Yeah, that's true.
ever alert. Bruce Wayne has trained himself to sleep with his eyes open.
Honestly, that's one thing that I do. It's a show I really need to get back to eventually. Beware the Batman. There's one scene that really sticks out to me that I find fascinating, that I don't think you really see a lot of other iterations touch upon. There's a scene where Bruce is trying to find more ways to make sure his body requires, like, as little sleep as possible. And I think at one point he orders, like, cow glands in order to, like, either digest or, like, surgically put them in himself. So, again, so that way his body would require fewer hours of sleep.
Cow glands.
Can't be mentally stable.
Ever vigilant, Bruce learns to sleep like a cow, i.e., not very often.
And standing up the whole thing. Like, has any comic or show ever actually like addressed the lack of sleep that would happen of patrolling all hours of the night and then being a CEO by day and not just asking one of your colleagues to Nickelodeon ooze. Anyway, and not just Nickelodeon slime, and not just asking one of your like partners to just handle the day shift.
But this time it's full of Titan.
I'm sure that it's addressed at the comics at some point. I'm just having a hard time remembering a specific one.
I mean, I still vaguely remember there was an episode of the Justice League where, you know, Batman was put at the risk falling asleep.
Mm-hmm. Right, because of the, trying to remember his name, Dr. Destiny, because like his power is that like when people are asleep, he can be able to like get into their minds and honestly do a lot of messed up things. So Bats is trying to like stay awake as long as he can in order to make sure he doesn't like intrude on him.
Is there any range to this thing?
Oh, do you mean the line launcher? Basically, as long as there is a solid wall between in the front and back of you, it can pretty much go as far as you want it.
Damn.
I can just imagine this thing never did have any limits and just stretched all the way from here to, I don't know, Chicago.
Timbuktu.
Hey, did you guys hear some kind of like penetration sound? Ooh!
Wouldn't it have just been so funny if there was like...
Batman, what the fuck? Will you let a draft in here?
That was our rumpus room!
I wonder.
I think they're not gonna
Oh, they wise up. Oh well.
I love how he's just so casual, like, yeah, I'm not going over there.
Oh!
Wow, he knows how to throw his punches.
That was one hell. That was one hell of a power punch.
Right? No, I'm sorry, I'm fixated on that now. Just like how casual he's like, okay, I'm just not gonna stand over there now.
You're back
No,
in
They
the
may
round,
be,
back.
they may be cronies, but you can't say they aren't smart at the best of times.
Can you hear me? For the love of... I suppose that's you in there, Bat.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy it while
I hate
you
this
can.
channel.
These caves will be your...
Joker Acres, where happiness is just a laugh away.
I hate this channel.
Now. It's funny. Hey, Hard Croc again. I appreciate, and more games need to do this. Oh, never mind. I hate when games do that, but I appreciate that most of the time. Well, you know what I mean? Like when a game interrupts itself with another voice line you can't hear. Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 did that so often, where I would walk too fast, apparently, and miss the entire conversation when I'm just trying to listen and do stuff. I don't want to just sit motionless and listen. I want to do stuff and listen.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Alright, so right now there are 3 pumps that we need to shut down in order to stop the Joker's Titan from leaking out from Arkham onto Gotham. 2 of them are hidden behind a combat section, and 1 of them's hidden behind a stealth section. And
Fitting.
the one behind here, I believe, is the stealth section.
Oh boy, have fun.
Alright, get on with it. Whoa!
Gotta be sneaky, you see.
I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm not gonna
At the very least, you don't have to worry about booby-trapped gargoyles anymore, or having to deal with any other crutch, like having to save survivors or whatnot. But this place is a little on the
cramped.
well, it's a little cramped and a little claustrophobic.
I'm
I'm gonna try something. Will they hear this?
Let's just say there's not much room to observe your surroundings.
I think he just took out a... Nope.
No, that's what I was hoping to do, but I guess not. Oh!
Oh, now
No, I'm
they
not.
spot you.
No, I'm not.
You don't see nothing.
They're never gonna know I'm shit.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, they still. They still.
You didn't see that?
That never happened.
Man, imagine the power Batman would have with one of those neuralizer things from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Just you never saw it. Except then I worry he would just spam it constantly. Like forget a whole stealth section. He's just walking down a hallway, and every 5 seconds, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. And then like after like 5 minutes of doing that nonstop,
seriously?
He was right there.
He gets to the other side of the room, and all right, guys, you know what we have to do now.
What do we do?
There's no way he's gonna see you, right?
Yeah, they saw you.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no,
You didn't see that either.
This particular predator section is obnoxious. Take your chances.
Careful, there's a guy up there. There's multiple guys up there.
They saw, oh, yeah, they saw you.
Down the slope!
Good
Down the
lord.
slope!
They're gonna get you. Oh!
Hey,
Man.
someone help.
So maybe I was a little brazen by saying this wasn't as bad.
Well, I mean, at the very least, like it's not an instant like you lost, like go home. Like the only thing to fear is fear and bullets itself.
Well, I mean, that guy's
The only
right there.
thing
You
to
may as
fear
well
is me.
take him down silently. Now move before one other guy catches you.
Don't look up, don't look up, don't look up, don't look up. Nice, they only saw the body. Okay. Right, that'll drag everybody away. So is there anybody to your left that... Nah, they're all like...
There's 2 guys over there guarding the pump.
Now, if only there was a way to shoot out our
It's not bad or
explosives.
anything?
I was about to say launch out in like a... Again, like we said before, like use our explosive gels or projectile, toss it over there, and then blast them.
Yeah. Actually, hold up. That guy...
What's up?
That guy there who's on the center... Oh, wait, no. I saw the 2 over there. They're doing that, like, actual, like, smart move of, like, watching each other's backs now.
What the hell am I doing? Joker never said anything about caves when he bust me out of Blackgate.
Again, this place is just so claustrophobic, and it just doesn't do any wonders for the eyesight.
Not enough corners is the problem. Oh!
Oh!
That was just a direct shot to the fucking crotch.
Damn!
He's dead. No, okay. I actually did not know that that can happen if it's a direct hit. Okay, 1 down.
Yeah? Oh, actually, if it's just the 2 up there...
I'm here. Spread out and find that bat.
Yeah, it's just those 2 right now.
Alright, let's just hope that luck will be on your side this time.
There's still the...
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, I zipped because I thought I heard one of them coming.
that's only fair. Hey, there's still 1 left, which means now... and there's only 1 downstairs. Assuming he's not going to go towards the stairs. Let's see if he's going to go. Can you invert or take down him?
Let's see.
He has to be directly underneath the gargoyle.
Okay. In that case, that guy right there you could probably take down. Hey, Mike.
Hang on, I'm waiting till I can make sure I... Okay, he's all the way over there.
Yeah, I'd say go for it.
Let's just hope
What
the
was
other
that?
guy isn't coming upstairs.
Don't go up the ladder, don't go up the ladder. He's getting close to the stairs.
2 wolves stuck down in a stinking cave underground.
Nice, just in time too. He was going up the stairs.
And that just leaves you!
Oh,
Oops. You didn't hear that, did you? Oh, no? Good.
no, good. You're not good at
Alright, let's
tattling.
just leave those 2 goons there, and they are currently on their way to your direction.
You're not good at tattletale, are you? Okay, wait for it. Where's the second guy?
Down over here.
Is he still
He's
there?
over there. There's always going to be at least 1 guarding that panel.
Fair enough.
Thought he was gonna run for it. All right, well, and protecting the streets of Gotham for the future. This is how I protect Gotham. This is how I ensure Gotham's future. All right, so how are we gonna
Multiple
get?
generations will not have to worry about this crap.
Oh, so he ran away from the panel. You had
That
one
was his
job.
biggest mistake!
Oh,
I mean, it's not as big as Logan's paw, but I like to think it works.
I like it. No, I respect it. I get flat. What's the word? Fucking Oh god, imitation is the finest form of flattery.
Indeed.
All right. I wonder if, insane as it would be, I wonder if anyone's ever managed to like mod this or another game to like give it shaders or like modify the models to look like the animated series.
That's the first pump disabled.
Well, well, I know Arkham City has animated series inspired skins.
But
But as far as like a full-on mod,
because I mean like even for like the
oh, hello there.
Because I'm thinking like even for like the Goons or Joker or you know the other classic.
Would
Or
be
the other
nice.
classic Goons.
That does make me wonder, though, like, what is the most extensive mod that Arkham Asylum ever got?
I'm looking it up.
I think it had like air quotes character mods, and by that mostly just changing the batsuit to look like certain characters. Like I remember one where they mod the batsuit to make it look like Captain America.
Interesting.
Let's see. Someone mentions the advanced launcher. There are some 4K cutscenes, but I'm sure it's just upscaled.
Probably.
Joker and what's the
Mind your
Prey in
head.
what's the Prey in the Darkness DLC?
I think I might have that hard coded into the Switch version anyway, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, I think that might be more challenges.
There's a big mod called Asylum Reborn.
Well, what's on it?
I'm looking it up. It looks like it's just a big. Looks like it's just a big HD texture pack.
What? You let him get away with it?
Sounds about right.
Here, I hope that this image of the bat pecs will help illustrate the resolution detail that it has. Here you go. That's me slamming into your DMs with the texture pack images. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, I can see the slightly extra detail on the leather.
I mean,
If that means anything.
but again, like, I don't know. Unless I'm playing on a really big mod, I never understood the need for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Supposedly, someone says, "quote unquote," like, there's a mod to give the thugs a more. Go ahead.
Jordy literally just responded, just like, why am I seeing man boobs?
I can see more detail.
You know
within the
those are
armor
not
as
my
well.
favorite boobs, James.
So I found a couple.
Besides, they're
things.
the ones. Besides, I don't see no bat nipples on those bat boobs.
So here's some things I found. Number one, what controller are you using to play this with? Oh no, that's right, you're on Switch. So I found one mod I found was one that mods in so that all of the button prompts will look like a DualShock in case you're playing with a, with a PlayStation controller. One that quote unquote is called Better Thug Skins to make them look more like Joker. Make them look more like goons that you would expect to be working for Joker.
Right.
As opposed to all the freaking meatheads with clown masks on.
Yeah. Let's see. Someone uploaded a save game that's ready for the Riddler and Chronicles of Amadeus Arkham achievements, so that you can just grab the two you need. One,
Yeah,
one Riddler
just save
trophy,
yourself
one.
the fuck. Save yourself the trouble.
Otherwise,
Well, you don't have to worry about that because I did all that off screen on my main account.
someone. Oh, here's an interesting one. Oh, also nice. Here's an interesting one. Someone made a mod called Batarang One Shot.
Oh, I take it so that like one batarang instantly knocks out a thug.
I suppose so, to make it more like the cartoon, I think. One that replaces his batsuit with the one from the Return to Arkham Asylum game.
Interesting.
Oh no! Return to Arkham Asylum. That is basically like the prettied up port of Asylum in City.
Prettied up in asterisks.
Oh, I thought.
Okay, yeah, intended to be prettied up is probably the more accurate wording.
Oh, I was thinking of the freaking 3DS like Metroidvania one.
Oh, that's
Blackgate.
called Blackgate,
Blackgate, gotcha.
and it's based more on Arkham Origins.
I forget. Would there ever be any reason for me to try cover that for the channel?
Not really.
I mean, the only reason I could think of is just if you just really want us to have more Arkham content.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
if it helps, I mean, there are, like, newer versions of the game that allow you to play it on, like, Steam or whatever. Because originally, I think that was a 3DS exclusive.
3DS and PS Vita.
Right. You know, back when the Vita actually existed.
Oh, hey, Titan.
Hey, what's up?
Oh.
Well, there's that, and then there is also that. There is that new Arkham VR game.
Oh, Arkham Shadow. I've heard actually good things about that, so I honestly wouldn't mind us doing that for the channel.
The problem is I need a VR thing that's compatible, and I need to freaking get a VR setup.
That's true.
Because I assume it's full. Because I assume it's full body, much like the. I actually forgot the name of the other Arkham VR game I covered.
I think it's just called Arkham VR.
Yeah. That I basically had to do post-com, and I needed to like run it on Steam. And the problem is I think Arkham Shadow is exclusive to
Yeah, the one was called the Quest 3.
Yeah, the Quest 3, and I only have the Quest 2.
Aw.
It's set 6
It's a
months.
shame. I was just about to say it's a shame because again, from what I'm hearing, from what I've heard of Arkham Shadow, like it's actually pretty good, and unless I'm mistaken, it actually does help give a lot of like nice recontextualization to like a lot of things that were established in the Arkham games at that point. Like for example, the stuff between Bruce and Two-Face and so on.
Yeah, it's like the things I'm finding here is that the game it's actually set. It's set to be more of a sequel to Arkham Origins.
It is. It even has Roger Craig-Smith back as Batman for it.
And it's covering him trying to stop the Rat King, and kind of similar to the Batman that we saw a little while ago. Kind of trying to cover, because Batman sort of had some. in Arkham Origins, towards the end, dealing with Joker, you could see that that Batman had a little bit of some like I'm just being more like vengeful and like going to like stop like criminals no matter what. But Arkham Shadow apparently covers more so the transition of him becoming an actual like symbol of hope to everybody. Not
Yeah,
just, like,
keep
a
in
guy
mind,
punching
like,
people.
because keep in mind, Arkham Origins in many ways is just like the Arkham versus version of like Batman Year One, where he is a more sloppier, more aggressive Bruce compared to the more adult one that we have in the games now.
Right.
Aggressive and inexperienced.
But yeah, the problem is that it's only available on Quest 3, and it's and the problem, so first of all, it's like how do I record? Let me see it. Let me look up how hard it is to record from it. Because then the other issue is like, how do I record myself like in the action live? I may have to again do that one post-com because like I do where I currently record, I have zero space for full body movement.
Yeah, just cursor me for more space and not getting any.
And of all things, somehow they bring stealth predator sections into it.
Ha!
So I have no idea what that's gonna be like. Apparently it's been applauded because whereas Arkham VR was like kind of a single, it was more so like a walking simulator with like a couple of interesting like detective mode moments inside of it.
Yeah.
This one like actually supposedly hype. This one actually structurally like that one like the sudden camera snap of a what smack anyway. Supposedly
Yeah, you were saying?
Supposedly the design or structure of Shadow is actually more so akin to Arkham Asylum, where it's
Okay, well, that's
not
neat.
fully open world, but it's not fully open world, but enough.
It's
to,
linear, but just in a very large linear area.
yeah.
So would you say it's still a little bit more Metroidvania-esque?
I think. Let me see how long to beat Arkham Shadow. I'm curious how long of a game this is. About 10 hours. So it's an actual like, yeah, this is a full thing.
It's a full-blown Arkham experience.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, so let me see
Sweet.
now. How easy is it to
Oh.
capture footage from
Geronimo?
Dude. I really hope none of those unconscious thugs are down there.
Just remember that Batman isn't going to kill them, but he isn't going to save them.
That's true.
So yeah, let me look at this. I want to see how this works.
Okay. You doing okay there, Doug?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
That's good.
Just one good spray.
Get
And-
him!
Fresh air.
Ivy's getting stronger. I need
Can't
to
be.
stop her now.
I think she's still in the gardens where you left her,
Ugh, this
but she'll be in
air,
control of it now.
this
She'll be walking
air is
into
still
a trap.
not doing any favors for my nostrils. Too much plant
Yeah.
life.
So how's this working? We're about to go fight a supercharged, like, poisonous ivy. Look at the lighthouse.
Yeah. Well, by the way, interesting thing because hang on a second. I still
What, sonic battering?
no, not that. Just gonna glide down there and take care of that sniper because I know he was doing some things over there.
He was up to some mischievous activities.
Oh
Whoa.
boy,
Well, that ain't good.
I'm busy.
This island belongs to me now.
No,
Oh, actually, hang on.
Thank God
Still
that's
there.
Oh, hey, nice. Thank God the sniper was like, must have just been my imagination.
thank
That
God.
must have been a very strong mosquito.
Just flew into.
Oh, my ass!
Imagine if mosquitoes could fly into you with the force to knock you out of your ass. I'd be very scared actually to walk outside if that were the case.
I was about to jokingly say, yes, the mosquito villain from One Punch Man, but no, Saitama slapped the fuck out of it.
I mean, considering his powers, I would not put it past him to do that.
I mean, when he's allowed to, like, what has been a challenging like fight for him?
I don't remember, but I think there was a challenging thing in the manga. I don't remember with what, but I remember he was having like a at least a one-on-one,
I once went to a psychiatrist.
actual skilled battle with him and Goro before he becomes what he is now in the manga.
I was going crazy, so I cured myself.
What'd you do with the bed?
I cut the legs off my bed, and then the doctor. Slept fine ever since.
What is that supposed to imply? That the Oogie Boogie under his bed was the doctor all along?
Perhaps.
Who really knows what Joker
Wouldn't you
meant?
like to know, Wither Boy?
He would actually. He would say that.
Wouldn't
on
you
live
like to know with a bat?
I mean, he would say that on live television just before killing a weather boy.
Ironically.
And where are the bombs? Would you like to know, weather boy?
Okay, that's all the crazy, so now we just have to deal with a whole lot of butts.
Wouldn't you like to know, Jackie boy?
Ow.
Yuck.
No one likes you, Jack. You're a bit of a creeper to everyone.
I'm not.
How do you know my secret identity?
How do you know my name?
So yeah, let it be known. Every time Batman's punching those things, they're letting out a whole shit ton of pheromones, which for all I know, or whatever that gas is. So it's kind of like,
That should be affecting us negatively, right?
it should be. Also, they probably stink to the high heavens.
You will fail, and we
Kind of think that
will become the most powerful
maybe the stuff they're letting out is
force
kind
on
of
the
the
planet.
same stuff you get out of corpse plants.
Oh,
Maybe.
that'd be disgusting.
Very.
Stop that.
You know, it's a good thing after.
You too.
It's a good thing after like 10 or 20 years of being Batman, he hasn't had any of his senses destroyed yet.
Oh, okay. Gonna have to be careful because snipers are over here too.
For hurting my baby.
Great.
See? One up there and one over there.
When I finish with Batman, I'll become
Gratitude, huh?
That's gratitude. With given presents, experimental chemicals, and nice costumes, and they still turn on me. Well, good luck, you toots. I got an army, a city-sized dose of titans, and a bag of peace. Come and find me when you're done with Bat Brain. Ooh, it'll be fun. You can ring the wine. I'll make the salad.
Always love that little exchange.
Fair enough.
Listen, he's just getting organized for Skip's birthday.
Do you remember when I told you why I always skip? No, of course you don't. Actually, it's all like,
No, you
remember the
don't.
story of Skip? Yeah, no, you don't. He just skips away.
It's also kind of funny because Sam and I just resumed watching a regular show. We're on season 2,
So you're
obviously,
here
because
at
we
last.
haven't
Do
watched
you
it
like
since
what I've done with the place?
well over a year ago.
My baby
So we just started
Right.
it. We stopped at
Come
episode
and
10,
see.
obviously. Considering that they're just 11 minutes, so that's a good stop right there.
Makes sense.
That does remind me. Hey, Logan.
What?
When do you think we'll resume Gravity Falls?
I'll kill you for that, Batman.
When do you think we'll... I was about to say start Gravity Falls, but it's like, yeah, wait, we only did see someone, never mind.
I mean, to be fair, it's been so long, we may as well just restart from square one.
I'll do
Especially
it.
now that we got Logan, Sam, and Toe.
I'll do you one
I
better.
mean, I'm not against it.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gravity Falls?
Why is
How's Gravity Falls?
More
Why?
food for
Because
my
Alex Hirsch
blood.
says so is why.
I know. I think it's very much worth.
It is worth it.
So is there any real reason to, apart from, you know, peace of mind, not having to worry about spores trying to kill us, like, is it mainly just destroy them for experience points?
Experience points, and, you know, I just don't like them.
Yeah. Honestly, it's better to get
Disgusting.
him out of your hair while you can.
Get out of the hair, get out of the mind, get out of the nose.
It's good for the skin, good for the bat.
Not for the
All
pollen.
over the floor.
I don't like pollen.
Alfred, do the dinosaur.
They've done nothing to you.
Open the door. I said open the door.
The one time the game had to hesitate, like, I don't know if I want to open the door.
Hold on there, Bet.
Are you ready for me? Do you think you can handle me?
I've handled you for like 80 years.
I had to think on that for a moment.
I'm waiting. Come to me.
Man, it couldn't
You know,
have
this
just
is
have
your-
that thing animate like doing like a finger like wag
Oh, yeah?
or something.
Listen, if this is your attempt to try to get me to turn me on, it's not really working.
The fist of justice is unisex after all.
Every plan you
I'm sorry,
do,
but
Batman,
plants
just
don't make me
makes
horny.
angrier.
Hammer of justice, not fist of justice. Damn.
Now, Cat's on the other hand. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Are you saying you're a furry, Batman?
Ivy's
You're a furry.
Can we be honest?
I mean, look at
Batman-
me.
I was gonna say, Doug, like, can we just be honest with ourselves and like,
I've got myself
like,
a
like
little
oh
Ah,
secret,
no, the
Batman.
security guards.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They'll just die if anything
The fact that like, the Batman just over like, do I look like a furry to you? Yes, like the definition of one. Like, the first, can we be honest? Is it time to piss everyone off and like to claim the truth that Batman is Bruce Wayne's persona?
Hey, Bats, have you looked in the mirror recently?
And then the TMNT show came out, and a TMNT like crossover movie came out and didn't help anything.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe we could use a bit of it on the plants. Oh!
I won't
You know, it's a good thing they didn't up and destroy it.
Yeah?
I told you to go to your cell.
I was a fool. I thought the plans were in
Oh, dear.
pain. Now I realize they were evolving, growing stronger.
You know, thought she was injected with a little bit of Titan herself. Kind of a blessing that she hasn't, you know, turned into as much of a freak as the other Titan dealt with.
No, instead she just has to pilot this through. So, welcome to what is arguably the only real boss this game has.
I mean, yeah, it's
As far as like
big, it's
as far as like a
imposing.
unique fight goes, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, because like every other fight we had to deal with prior are essentially kind of just the same song and dance, just with a different coat of paint.
Yeah.
Just mind where the grass grows. That's gonna tell you where where thorny vines are about to start moving.
Force, Batman.
Yeah.
Ah,
I guess we can at least take comfort knowing that for all intents and purposes, like, all we had to deal with in Arkham Asylum is more so humble beginnings compared to what we get with Arkham City and Homewood.
Yeah.
Rise, just wait for the opening. I wonder what that Batarang one-shot mod would have done in a situation like this.
To instant killed the boss immediately.
Dang,
Man, if only.
so rude. Also, dang, this is really. I'm sorry, not to deflate this situation, but like, is it really just this? Like, is it? This is how we're taking down the entire health bar? Is just a couple Batarangs every now and then?
Well, basically what we're doing is we're gonna take it down with a couple of batarangs. Then it'll get to a point where she is stunned, and we have to use the explosive gel.
Gotcha.
Basically, that health bar there, the minute it goes gray is when we can take out her other health bar. Think of it like Kingdom Hearts logic.
Why? Okay, fair. You got it.
You know what?
Just
Maybe
like
I
that.
do like her now.
I mean,
No, Logan, don't fall for her charms.
I can't believe this is Logan's fate now.
My plans will tear you and your precious stuff.
What can I say? I'm a vegetarian.
Devil damn it.
What a thing to say.
So, does that mean Harley's a vegetarian too?
Yeah, in some continuity, sure.
Yeah, when you really put it that way, she pretty much just is.
Another one, she's just insanitary. It's like insanitary.
So she's insane and unhealthy. Or unhygienic, I mean. Now, something that I could do is that, like, I could technically just do this to willow down her health by little bits, but it's just more effective if I just wait on that.
Right. At most, you'll get like only a pixel every time you do, while her little shield is closed up.
Yeah.
No time to make a little bat symbol now. And
Right, now on to phase 2, and we're gonna have to be careful because now at this point, yeah, she'll take some of the infatuated staff to have to defend her.
And say if in the event that you do end up making the drop down, you can at least take comfort knowing that that's not going to kill him. There's a body of water down there.
Yeah.
otherwise, just second verse.
Unfortunately. It may be a more unique boss fight, but you can definitely make an argument for its pacing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's considering there aren't that many boss fights to begin with. It could honestly have gone worse.
Yeah.
Like, these aren't the kind of boss fights I'd expect to go be taken down in like a minute.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Sonic Batarang could work on her.
And that would be pretty neat. The problem is I don't think there's a Sonic Batarang like auto fire.
Save me from the evil bat.
Evil bat. Evil bat. Evil bat. Oh.
Oh boy. Also, an interesting thing, like, it is possible to...
Whoa!
Wait, what happened?
Basically, the vines that shoot up, they can entangle her henchmen there. One of them pretty much tossed them off the edge by accident.
Oh, I missed that spot.
Oopsie.
Oh, Butterfingers.
Can't wait to see that.
But hey, look at it this way. We can take a little bit of comfort knowing that the fight's almost over.
Yeah. What I was trying to say is that, like, those vines, they can grab Batman, but they can also, as you've seen, also grab the Arkham guards as well. So if you need to, like, incapacitate them real quick, that's the way to do it.
Open up already.
Nice. I'm sorry, Charlie.
Nothing personal. It's just justice.
You're not gonna tell Bullock about this, are you?
I'll never hear the end of it. It's like, honestly, I worry. I think I don't want to tell Bullock. I think Bullock would be more afraid you'd do it to him too.
Assuming he's strong enough to lift Bullock's fat self.
Oh, he made it look like Cooper Kane.
Well, it does kind of look like the Cooper Kane, doesn't it?
There we go.
That's it for Poison Ivy.
Yep. And that should take care of all the plants that are all around the Arkham.
What about the Titan still in her blood?
I think they'll touch on that a little later. But yeah, right now we have one more villain that we still need to take care of, you know, once we get out of here.
Yeah. Better do it now before the whole thing caves in on you.
Phew.
So yeah, I'd say after all that, we deserve to go to a party.
Oh god, it is time for the party.
Party hardy.
Batman should scream to the heavens because he's mad at the party.
You know what? One more time.
Oh, yeah!
Yay.
Oh, hello. How long have you been standing there?
What, really? Another one?
Damn. Alright.
Damn.
Good stuff. Good
Well,
stuff.
what do you know? May as well.
This one will be handy.
Yay, I can hold the third one. Okay.
Okay, still a few nutters to take care of.
Just a few.
Oh, he's rough.
Or you'll miss your final surprise.
Can I go to the party?
No.
No. You're not invited.
Can I go to the party? No.
Now do your homework stuff.
No to you too.
I just wanted the gummy bears.
And your kids aren't allowed to the party either. Permanently.
Your child isn't allowed to have a birthday.
Damn.
If,
I don't see
What
a
are we
birthday on
doing?
this list.
When Batman
Probably
grounds you, you stay
non-existent.
grounded. Alright, we're going. So. Now, now, can we break these plants now that they've calcified a little bit, or are they just still gonna be?
All these plants are still around, unfortunately. We just don't have to worry about stuff like Ivy's buds and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just all the leftovers. And there you go.
I mean, there are some buds that I missed that we could take care of, but for now, we have to focus on the party here.
Well, look at that.
Am I on the list?
If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in.
I'm Batman. He said on the recording, it's me.
No, it's not
Well, hang on.
Bane. Ah, here it is, Batman.
I'm the only one on the list.
Hey, you know what? Kudos to him for playing up the bit.
I do think.
Oh, didn't
actually-
even give him a chance to celebrate.
Is it actually possible to walk? Is it actually possible to walk in without fighting them?
Yes.
It is. I just think this is funnier.
I wonder if Joker will say anything about this.
Oh no,
I don't think Joker cares.
He's already set up at the end of this whole thing.
Oh, it's like, oh, he was just doing his job, but remind me enough to try and tip you.
Oh, that's not the only thing we're gonna be doing.
Yep, because inside here we got these guys with their party hats.
Batman, control yourself. Batman, no.
You know, I don't know what he's doing right now, but you know, those are some pretty pictures.
Batman, don't be rash.
Let's think about this.
Hey, can you make a zebra with that, Batman?
Batman, I know that you had I know you had a second.
Can you draw my daughter's face?
Damn. I was like, Batman, I know you had a second equally. I would have just opened the door and just left them just to maul them.
Yeah, just all stunned.
But just the fact of like, Batman, I know you had an equally traumatic moment in your childhood at a birthday party when you didn't get the puppet that you always wanted, but let's not take it out on them.
Funny thing is that like what I'm doing here, in pretty much every other release of the game, doing this can actually get you an achievement.
Makes sense. Say I don't like.
I mean,
parties.
maybe it's still an achievement in like. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this whole like collection version only did release on the Switch. So unless there's like another like upgraded version of this game that came out on PS5 and Xbox Series X that I wasn't aware of.
But basically, any version that supports trophies, that will get you an achievement.
Gotcha.
Alright, well.
Batman, handle.
Handle. Oh.
Oh, that's a pull door.
Not this again. How do we get out of here?
Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night. Don't tell me you've not been looking forward to it. I know I have. Surprise!
Happy birthday!
Everyone always said I should be in television.
It's him.
You don't want to miss this.
Also, what's the thing to say on the whiteboard? Money was here or whatever.
It's me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, 1.
David, are you sure
I should probably get out of here.
Oh god!
My hand.
Oh.
I think I would have seen that coming. Hey, Icky.
It's just like, when he finally gets the Joker, it's like, I hope you're enjoying the party, Batman! What? I said I hope what?
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 Anyway, we've done it. What are you up to in here, you crazy old coot?
Why didn't you stop Batman?
Who?
Me? It was your plan, you goofy clown.
Whatever did happen to the ventriloquist?
I don't know. He's never shown up at any point. He might be in Shadow for all I know, but yeah, Arnold Whisker has never shown up at any point in the Arkham games.
Oh no, security guard.
Yep.
You had to spoil everything, didn't you? Beating
That's
up
my
Bane,
job.
Feeding Scarecrow to Croc.
That was your fault,
slapping
technically.
around
Technically, the
my
Croc
way,
thing was not my doing. Croc did that of his own volition.
Also, my hobby, Jesus.
Over, Joker.
I think it's almost as if they're a toxic relationship or something.
Delusional Dark Knight. It hasn't even begun.
Oh dear.
So, this might seem like a very vicious whole beatdown we're gonna have to do with the cops. But in some ways, they kind of deserve it because they're Titan memes now.
Yeah. Whoa. honestly, the trick.
Your guess is as good as mine as to how I did that.
You have mastered the Speed Force.
Oh boy! I didn't see him jump up there, my bad.
Speed Force. Bam!
But honestly, hey, the multiple batteries may help a little bit.
Yeah, because this is probably going to be one of the only times you'll get a chance to use it.
Just a few more. 1,000.
Wow.
Just a few more 1,000, and then we'll be almost.
Dude,
we'll be almost.
that's silly.
We'll be almost done. The slowdown really isn't necessary all the time. Game Hype's got this.
I mean, it's there for the spectacle.
Now Ratatouille, this motherfucker, grab him.
I don't think he has any
whatever.
hair for me to properly Ratatouille.
What about his horns?
That's true. I thought those are horns. Oh!
Huh?
It's like, dude, Jeffrey, what the? Nice and ahoy! I promise you, I will teach you how to cook.
Let me cook.
Breathe, darn you!
Gia.
Whoa! What the hell was that sound?
It's me.
Oh, it's him hitting his chest. Oh! Nice.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
nice.
up
He
the
hit
butt.
it better.
I mean, perhaps, yeah. No, you don't. Breath of the Titan! Okay, let's see.
Nothing quite like a Titan slap fight.
Yeah, it's a little silly. I'm gonna be real that I don't mind them, but I am kind of like thankful that they left these goons in Asylum.
most part.
Yeah, I was about to say, you say that, but they do technically come back in City for like a very brief bit, what little it's worth.
Fair.
Yeah. Let's just say that Joker did have a few leftovers.
that was. If you go back just now, that was the most nice catch, Percy, and like full body, real smacking the Titan's butt with that other Titan. Nice.
Looking mighty fine there, soldier.
And it just explodes.
Well, luckily we're already on the cusp of breaking them both.
Thank you, invisibility frames. Oh, nice. Oh.
I'm surprised the invisibility frames gave me as much as I had there.
That bone snap should not have sounded that wet. I think that guy had a condition. That's one down.
Well,
I said
about
that's
to be.
one now.
And then Jerry here had to photobomb the whole sequence.
Wait, no!
What if there was actually...
Photo-
if he actually got tapping down?
It would be funny, but unfortunately, no.
Oh, wow.
It's a stage prop.
Nicely done, Bats. You deserve a prize. Your old pal, Commissioner
Oh.
God damn it! Not even with his impressive pecs could he break out of this predicament.
Let's
He's only human.
Oh, that's not good.
get away.
Oh, that doesn't look
Here
good.
we go. We're gonna have some fun now, kiddies. You're trying to resist the change. That's not.
Ow!
Come on, get in.
You give it!
No, you give it.
Well, I do like this little bit from Joker. For some reason, it just amuses me.
Do ya? You're gone.
The old feather trick.
I just love the little meek tickle.
He had to give him a... It was worth a shot.
Months of planning down the crapper. I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it. Giggling in a corner and bleeding. Would you
Sheesh.
deny me even that? I have nothing to live for.
Joker.
Well, I mean, he took care of himself. I guess that's the end of the game. No.
Nope.
Yeah, you saw what he shot himself with. Of course, this wasn't gonna end just like that.
time for a divisive encounter.
Just 10 minutes ago, we received this taped message. Greetings, Gotham. Joker here.
It's kind of a blessing in disguise. Okay, maybe not. That he still has some semblance of his conscience intact.
Yeah, about as much of a blessing as it would be, considering, you know, it's Joker.
Right. I mean, it helps that he was already naturally crazy.
Yeah. Oh. So yeah, just like everyone else, he becomes a Titan in and of himself. And don't be too fearful of Joker's new form here. He actually, spoiler alert, doesn't put it to a whole lot of good use.
Like, are we just gonna acknowledge the fact that your rib cage has escaped your body and is bleeding and just?
Well, I mean, there's that. I mean, his spine's already protruding out of his back, so.
Claws and.
And for one night only, please welcome our special guest referee,
The man in the electric chair!
So, Doug, your thoughts on Titan Joker?
Just what the fuck.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of sad when I remember there's an episode of The Batman that focused on Joker stealing Bane's venom, and that show managed to make more use out of that than this game is. Ouch.
I mean, there at least it seemed, you know, more appropriate considering that guy was already built like a gorilla.
Well, just the fact that, like, he actually does things with the Venom formula, whereas Titan Joker here, as you're about to see in a second, doesn't really get to do a whole lot with it.
I have to imagine that they had more planned for this, but just didn't have enough time.
Oh yeah, there was actually a lot that was planned for this game!
Yeah, huh?
Ow.
Okay, he got one swipe in. That's the most he does.
All he gets. And then he just gets bored and then just calls out the mooks anyway. It's like, what the hell is even the point of this?
With his fucking long-ass fingernails from late Deathstroke. God dang.
Right? So that's kind of, for the most part, it. Also, dodge that stuff he just tossed into the arena.
Yeah.
Ah, presents.
I mean, it's neat enough to see, like, interacting up there. Yeah. Because, of course, you know, he's never not one for the theatrics.
Of course, but it's also a matter of, like, again, put some more effort on doing that shit yourself. I mean, you got the freaking body of, I don't know, Nemesis right here.
He really does, yeah. That there were a couple of neat things he could have done. Like, imagine, just playing in my head, like, imagine like this happens and then you cut to like first-person mode, like running down halls, trying to avoid him as he's like storming down like the corridors
like,
of all,
imagine
like,
if
trying to take down all of the Arkham Asylum with him.
Dude, imagine if this whole, like, instead of this kind of fight, they played stuff more like what they did with, like what Super Mario 3D Land did, where the whole final fight with Bowser was less a fight and more like a whole chase sequence.
That would have been neat. Again, chasing through all of this, I don't know, that's...
And not only that, like, depending on where you were, like, his tactics would change. Like, you'd have one point where
Hang on a
he's
second, Joker.
throwing out his fireball. Seriously?
I have to consult the bats.
You know what? Why
What else
not?
are you gonna use? Yeah, fair enough. The amplifier.
Joker, you're never gonna guess what I found. I found this cryptograph upgrade. What do you think?
Not sorry about that, Joker. What was that? Ow!
God.
Man, wouldn't that be some shit you just break out the cryptographic sequencer and it literally just emits such an ear-piercing sound at the Joker that's what puts Joker down.
Right. Otherwise, you're seeing here the Hyde showing off like the best strategies to, like, if you can, like, try to get the goons as close to the wall as possible, because, you know, just nudging them against the electrified wall will be enough to, like, take them down immediately.
Yeah.
Oh. And also these, make use of these, because they can also help incapacitate some
Dang,
of
that
those.
guy did a flip.
Do a flip.
Oh my gosh, you just punched him square. I don't know if I've ever seen that takedown move before, of like grabbing, forcing him into a split, and then just like full on like speed bag hitting him. Nice.
I mean, well, there goes the family.
Of course, Gotham's future secured. Jesus.
There goes another birthday party.
Sound designer, and of course.
And now he's distracted.
again, it's the fact that like it's wild that like this is what gets him down. Also of note, the fact that this works more than once on him. You think he would have learned?
Nope.
Good. And also just that remark alone, like, feels kind of anti-Joker to me. Of like, I don't think Joker wants Batman dead.
Well, he's gonna do everything in his power to, well,
Torment.
I guess, yeah, torment him. But yeah, I think he just does it knowing the full well that Batman will likely, you know, survive. It's all about the thrill, not even so much just seeing him, you know, battered and dead down on the floor.
So what do you think, Hyde?
Well, okay, now let me rephrase that. He'd love to see him battered and down on the floor, but not outright dead.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Going for a gun. So what do you think?
I mean, remember the one time he held a funeral for Batman?
That's true. So what do you think, Hyde? Would you have almost like rather this just be like a repeat of the Bane fight where you are fighting Titan Joker more like one-on-one?
I mean, honestly, I don't know, to be honest, because you know, not for nothing. I feel like I think everyone can agree that like the boss fights are like the one weak part of Arkham Asylum. So I don't know if I would necessarily want all the bosses to be like that.
Oh, mind the bomb first.
Well, look on the bright side. Once that's all said and done, we won't even have to worry about the last bit of it.
Ta-da! Oh.
Just can't take a Joker down that easy.
Bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready
Bats?
for the next round?
Well, remember, lethal.
I'll never let you.
Yeah, but imagine the concussive force that hand's gonna suffer.
Right?
Falcon, punch!
Again, yeah, I'm with James. I'm not worried about Joker. I'm worried about about Batman's fingers.
Well, at most, his gauntlets just ripped beyond repair.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, look at that thing.
You've done it.
You saved Gotham! Again.
I'm fine. The
As usual.
finally has control of the
And whether Batman knows it or not, the future and fate of Gotham and the Clown Prince of Crime have been forever changed.
And the venom-enhanced inmates are returning
At least
to
in
normal.
this universe.
In this Arkham universe, yeah.
Though for some, the process can be quite painful.
Ah.
Dad, how are you doing?
I'll survive. See you tonight, Barbara. Shame about your car. Can I give you a ride?
Thanks, Jim, but I have one on the way.
Get some rest.
Of course.
You deserve it.
No thanks.
Even now,
Stay
Batman's
safe,
still needed.
Yep.
Damn.
So now, back to Gotham for another Batman adventure, because evil never takes a break, and Bruce, bless his heart, won't take a break either.
The only
Just get
breaks,
your arm fixed first.
the only breaks that happen around here are the bones. There you go.
There you have
Aw.
it.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to you, legends.
Yeah, that's something that they actually added for the collection here on Switch. I think they might have added in other versions as well, but yeah, just a little memoriam for those two in particular. But yeah, that is it for Batman Arkham Asylum. We're gonna do a little bit more after these credits, but for now, I still really enjoy this game. Like, I think from a gameplay standpoint, I still prefer Arkham City, but honestly, going back playing through this game, I really appreciate the atmosphere that this game has now, because, like, I can't, like, it really is just, really does capture, like, just the inherent gloom that Batman would have in a scenario like this, and just really re-enhances just how immaculate Rocksteady is at, like, putting so much detail into an environment to make it just feel really alive and lived in.
Well, that and the Asylum, and what did you say about me? I love that post so much. But then, like, the Asylum itself, like, offers, like, such an interesting, like, locale that is both important to the Batman lore without having to, like, you know, go too overly ambitious before, you know, they were sure this IP would work.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, depending on who you ask, I still think Arkham is probably one of the best Batman, like, game franchises ever.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Considering it's like the only major Batman game franchise I can immediately think of.
Aside from like Lego Batman.
And what did I say
from Lego
about
Batman
staring
here.
at me? I don't like it when you do that.
I mean, although to be totally fair, you could just argue that that's just the whole game and entire Lego series, but I digress. All that said, though, like, yeah, no, like, between the original game, I mean, City as well, to a certain extent, like, and I mean, even what we saw with when we were playing Origins a few years back, it's like this series definitely knows how to keep entertaining.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you, Doug? Do you have any particular thoughts on Arkham Asylum?
Just pretty much on the same boat as you guys. I'd still need to play this game for myself as well. Going to at some point. Same with playing City again. But I still say this is a really good starting point for, you know, inspiring games that came after this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so before we get on to like a little bit of extras, something that I'm sure some of you know, we're gonna see a post-credits scene, and the interesting thing is that like it actually randomizes between 3 different characters. Like you're gonna see someone like emerge and reveal that they survived the chaos in Arkham. It actually varies on who's the one that gets to emerge. So let's see what we get this time.
I completely forgot it randomizes.
And
Our
today's
survivor
game will belong
today
to
is Bane. Oh, Croc, my bad.
Croc.
I mean, he swims.
Yeah,
of course he can swim.
Yeah. For people that need to know, it randomizes between either Croc, Bane, or Scarecrow.
Okay. And
I mean, Bane would make more sense in this context, considering he actually does something with this in the sequel.
True.
Yeah. So, real quick, we're going to take a...
Okay.
Real quick, we're going to take a quick detour to my saved account, so I can show off a couple little extra things that I think the guys might find interesting regarding some of the side missions that we've been getting a sampling of throughout the playthrough.
Okay.
Ooh.
But, I mean, yeah, and it also confirms that the Titan virus is surviving for now. Also, it never really occurred to me, because I know I kept making the complaints. Well, people kept making, it's like, oh, Scarecrow looks different here and there. I guess it actually does absolutely explain now why Scarecrow looks the way he does in Night, considering his attack from Croc.
Oh yeah, that is like the canon explanation as to why he like looks all battered up and whatnot. Now, how his voice changes is an entirely different matter, but yeah.
Some people say,
yeah. So, on my own playthrough, I pretty much went and collected almost every other bit of Riddler trinkets and whatnot, except for this lone trophy. You get to hear what happens when you collect all of Riddler's stuff in Arkham Asylum. So, we picked this up.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you
Unfortunate
could have beaten
downside
me.
is that earlier on, once you reach a certain threshold, you'll actually get a little thing from Batman deciphering where Riddler's location is.
What?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The police.
Like, you get that by, I think, 97% or 95.
Roughly, yeah.
Police, open up! No. They should open the door now! No! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No!
They're hitting me, Batman! They're hitting me! Stop it!
You hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
And he got knocked out like a bitch.
And tased.
Yep.
Or that was a later point, I think. That's right, yeah, that's
well, I know
right.
the taser was at night.
Yeah, the Catwoman bit when he got completely electrocuted after trying to look at the...
Why did the warden take off so quick? I thought you told him to stay put.
Pretty sure I did. Damn it, Sharp!
But yeah, if you paid attention to all the slabs, when you scan them all, he'll say, "Come find me," and I have one final message for you. And as you can see, the warden's gone and left behind this for us.
A whole bunch of Batmans.
My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham.
There you go.
You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path. I trust that through my writings, you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
I'm good, but thank you.
So, of course, the warden of the asylum is just as crazy as the lot of them.
Unfortunately.
Oh, well.
That's just how it be on this bitch of a Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy bad.
So, before we end, there's a couple of things that I want to show off in the challenge missions. First off, we'll show a little bit of Joker, because for the longest time this guy used to be a PlayStation exclusive character, but ever since Return to Arkham and a bunch of other ports like this, he is now playable in pretty much most of the challenge maps that you can unlock.
Nice.
Let's start off by showing how he sneaks around in Gotham.
Oh, yeah.
How does a Joker sneak around with all of Batman's crazy gizmos?
Well, that is one thing that makes this a little harder. He has a much... Obviously, he can't grapple up to the gargoyles, and he has a much more limited inventory to himself. He only has 3 things. First off...
Peekaboo!
So like I said, he mostly has 3 gadgets. One are a bunch of silly glasses, which are basically his version of the detective mode. However, you're pretty much stuck stationary to use them. Like, you cannot move while he has them out.
Okay.
Dang.
And second off are a pair of chattering teeth that he can use. They're basically just like a walking mine that he can, like, detonate at will. And second off is a gun that only has 1 bullet. It insta-kills enemies, but it is very loud and will alert people to where you're at.
And you only get to use it 1 time.
Makes you wonder.
Well,
only once.
oh.
It makes me wonder, like, what was he originally going to be saving that bullet for, anyway? If there's only 1 in there.
Beats me. Maybe he just likes the challenge.
Alright, let's see if we can find a group of mooks around here.
I'm sure they won't immediately notice the chattering teeth.
You want some food? Hey, how's it going, you guys? Look at me, I'm a bull! Now he's gonna get moving.
And now we just need 1 good bullet straight to the head. And Joker struts in victory.
Yep.
Really well done. But like, just the freaking, like, just the smug, like, yeah, alright.
I know what I did.
But yeah, that's Joker in terms of, like, that's Joker in terms of sneaking. Let's see how he does in fisticuffs.
Alright.
Oh boy.
I was a bantamweight boxer back in Gotham University.
And I still know a few moves.
Yeehaw! Just start off by slapping somebody. Otherwise, I assume it's more or less the same control scheme as Batman.
Yeah. Also, just like Batman, he has a more limited selection of gadgets that are carried over from the Predator section.
Hey, you slapped the helmet off of him. What if it's a whooping you want?
It's a whooping it's you're gonna get.
But yeah, but yeah.
Oh,
so,
right in the nuts.
Otherwise, how's it felt to revisit this game again?
Honestly, well, like I mentioned in the final thoughts, I'm really proud of how this playthrough turned off. First off, the fact that I definitely feel more confident in how I performed here than I did in the previous playthrough.
Yay!
That's good.
What the?
Peekaboo!
Did you really fall for that and the joy buzzer?
Made you look!
Oh, Lord, these guys.
And, and it's no wonder that Joker was able to take over the Asylum so easily.
Right? Between that, the freaking Joker gas,
And the Joker gang.
and the Joker fist. The Joker! Exactly. Ah!
Dude.
His foot just kind of materialized. How many rounds are there?
All of the combat sections have 4 waves.
Okay.
And what's interesting about these combat waves, just had to take care of that gunman.
Oh,
so whenever you get to like certain thresholds in the combat areas, some of these mooks will actually change into different people. Sometimes they will be Aaron Cash, and sometimes they'll be Jim Gordon.
Huh.
Yeah, just among the crowd, you actually can't see Jim try to actually put up his dukes against
the shotgun.
But to no avail.
Yeah. The Batman, and the Batman challenge maps do a similar thing as well, where every now and then you'll get a chance to have a Victor Zsasz be a mook that you can beat up.
No, no. Nice.
You know, imagine if freaking what's his face, Scarecrow was among the random like mooks that could pop up.
That'd be fun.
Wouldn't that be something?
Ouch.
Holly, when this is all over, fetch me a pair of new shoes. They're starting to feel a serious case of swamp ass.
It's like, I think I stepped on some mook there. Oh, there's Gordon over there.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey, Jim.
Alright, we'll stop you now. Oh. No. Oh. Oh, hey, that's not fair.
Jeez, oh, geez. The backhand to hell.
Shut Gordon, you shut Jim.
Yes, I did. How he survives, I'm not sure.
It's canon.
That's the twist. He didn't.
Oh.
See the twist? I can see that now. Like, I'm going to save Gotham for he who is the most humble.
See the twist.
Don't worry, Jim. I'll tell your daughter the sad news.
but then following up from that, then Hybrid Jim falls down. I was like, oh, that hurt.
Bye, Bowles.
Nice, and oh. Ah, okay, nice.
You were shitty lucky anyway.
Oh, jeez, okay, over there.
Real shit for brains, that one.
Yeah. I don't have a joke for this. I just think he's shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, that's fun.
Just utter shit.
But yeah, no, I can't.
I mean, that's what happens when you put your head in sewer water for so long.
Again, again, it's just the combat is super satisfying when you. Oh, my ankle.
Oh no! Is Joker gonna go?
Alright, focus on the time. You got this.
Oh!
What was nice. The freaking Nicolas Cage slap just then?
Free, Arkham. Free to do whatever I want, and no one can stop me.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
There you go. That was the Joker with his fists out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
now let's see. There's also some DLC campaigns. Like, for example, we have a few special combat areas that take place in, like, all new arenas. You know what? I'll show off this one, because it's interesting. Because basically, this is a survival gauntlet where you have to beat up as many enemies as you can. But if you get hit even once, it's game over.
Oh, shoot. Batman Must Die mode?
Well, why not?
Alright, you got this.
If Batman takes one punch from one of these skeletons, he will forever be.
Romans.
Yep.
Have you ever tried any of these challenges out, bro?
I've yet to play Asylum yet.
Oh.
I've said that
He
before.
did make that clear.
Ah!
I've made it clear before, Logan. What the fuck?
What about the challenges in City?
No. You fool!
How dare ye?
I twisted myself there.
You sure did?
I actually am surprised that the ultra grapple never returns in any of the games to like pull multiple people to you at once.
Yeah.
Very handy.
And be careful, it's a little easier to tell because of the red glow, but some of these skeletons will also act like the knife moves, so you can't attack them up the front. In fact, something I found out the hard way is that, like, if you try to hit them up front, for some reason that counts as like an automatic like hit on your end.
Yeah, you're shoving yourself straight into their knives.
Yeah, you just walk straight into it.
But the thing is that that's not even how it works in the base game. They just act as if they're blocking you.
Huh.
Do they do like little? Is it that they've been like actually doing like little bare like chip damage to you?
Not that I've noticed.
I mean, it's possible. It's just very negligible, if non-existent, as Hype just said. But I guess in this case, it may as well be the same thing as whiffing, which is something you don't want to be doing during this whole sequence.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Stop laughing.
It's not funny.
That'd be all the more painful if that skeleton still had any sort of nuts to sizzle.
Yeah.
Nuts roasting on an open fire.
Batman nipping at your nose.
And that other skeleton's like, what nose?
Oh, that's an excellent point.
Tell me what demons do you have to meet? Show me see.
Oh no, that's a lot of skeletons. I'm not ready for Halloween.
Oh boy. And Titan skeletons too.
Just don't get hit by them ramming right into you.
Rattle me bones.
Rattle me bones, Batman.
Okay, but at least they work the exact same way. I wonder if there's like a cheat to replace every enemy in the game with a skelly.
Oh, he's flaming your ass.
What does that smell?
Say, something really is burning around here. And I'm very curious to see how Dead as Disco turns out. I want a cool, like, rhythmic game like this to just enter the flow, enter the zone.
It'd be pretty neat to see. Doesn't matter if it ever does get finished.
No.
Not today, skeleton.
Or just your mind? Are you scared? Embrace it.
No, I'm not scared.
You're scared.
You're a chicken.
You're a chicken.
I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey. Oh!
And that was all he had to say, Hype, and he was done. You are a turkey.
I'm a turkey.
And he's cut to Batman just in the corner, fetal position, fetal position, fetal position. It's just obsessed with the turkey, man. Okay. Alright.
Let me see. Honestly, I think I'm good as far as like all that goes. What about you guys?
I'd say we're set.
I think we did a good amount there.
All right.
Nice.
So, unless there's any other final thoughts to be said, thank you all again for joining us on this playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. Really fun to go through. I might consider going back and redoing Arkham City. I just have to play through it on the Switch first just to see how well it runs. I feel confident it'll run about as well as Asylum goes, but like I said, don't hold me to that about us genuinely redoing City. But it is something I will put more thought into as time goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, this was primarily done just to make up for the sloppiness of the original playthrough. Considering that Arkham City didn't have as much to worry that happened, I think we can safely say we're good on Batman for the time being.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys again for humoring me on this. Feels good to actually lead a commentary again for a change. And
it's been long.
Yeah, and stay tuned for whatever game I might cover for the channel next. I don't really know what else I'll do, but thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have yourselves a good evening.
Yeah.
I'm the Batman.
I'm the Batman. I'm the Batman. I'm the Batman.
I'm Batman.